Sorry, I didn't mean to switch gears there.
No, that's it.
I got back today and I saw my parents for a minute.
He was in. Can I say where?
Oh yeah. I was in Vegas over the weekend.
But before you ask, hey, what stays in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I was
what
there.
Stays there. Sorry.
It's a good point though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was there with 10 guys. Not a joke. Legitimately, that was the quote all weekend.
Nice.
Hey man, what stays in Vegas stays in Vegas. So fucking stupid.
I hope you explained. Yeah, my dumbass.
Oh,
roommate.
I did.
It goes all the way around the world to being the
was,
funniest thing I've heard, though.
Well, it's the same thing with Andrew.
Jonathan said, "Who said that?" And I said, DJ Pirate. And my friend Jonathan only sees Garrett about once a year, and the only time he sees him is at my New Year's party, where he is playing
DJ disc jockey,
where he is mixing on the ones and twos, as Jonathan said, and he said, "Yo, man, that guy's your roommate?" Yeah. Shit, I thought he was like a DJ Pirate. Because he only sees a guy with dreadlocks mixing once a year.
DJ Pirate.
Yep. So what stays in Vegas was what we were saying all weekend.
That's
but
awesome.
What I was saying, I got back today and saw my parents for a second. The only reason I went to their house first is I needed something to eat, and I had to piss so bad I held it since Riverside.
Oh, shit.
My dad went, hey, I watched a couple of your guys' videos today. Oh, really? He's like, yeah, well, some of the recent ones. Like, I don't even remember what we put up recently.
Yeah, me neither.
He's like, yeah, I don't really get it. Oh, like, what did you see? Was it like a video game one? I don't know. It was, Rocco had like a beanie on, and Derek was a guy named Bobby Brown. I don't really, like, they just kept like talking, and I don't really understand what it was. Oh yeah, hey Dad, our demographic is probably half your age, like -4 or 5. So you
not only that, but those two characters,
and that's what I said.
Things.
Those are reoccurring characters, and oh man, you watched the wrong one.
Yeah, you just like went to the deep end real
I
quick.
don't really get it, but I mean, I guess you guys had a lot of views. So people get it.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Dad. Was Vegas fun?
It was. I have. I did a lot of stuff, and a lot of people did a lot of stuff. A lot of things happened.
Oh shit! Was it like The Hangover, bro?
Dude, was it like that movie?
Oh, bro. Dude, is there a monkey?
Hangover 3. They were filming it probably.
Oh!
Think about it.
Stuff happened this weekend.
Yeah.
That is...
You're going to remember for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I went to Vegas once for a bachelor party, and
that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this. Eric said there's 2 things that happened. One he told us a story about, and the other he off the record, and the other one he didn't. So that one is really
the other one I couldn't.
That one stands out to me as a what the fuck happened in Vegas.
I can't.
But it stayed there, so that's
it has to stay there.
Some stuff, man. This is.
But what you bring back, you bring back. But what stays is
that's still there.
Yeah.
Like.
It was so nice in Las Vegas. I'm just trying to like ignore what you bring back is what you bring back.
Yeah.
It was so nice in Vegas, and it was a really good time. Not a lot of people there, and
it wasn't crowded.
Not really, no. And March Madness is like next weekend.
Oh,
so, yeah,
you know
exactly.
What? That's so much fun to bet on, though.
Oh yeah,
that's the best.
I went to the Cosmo for the first time. The Cosmo.
Yeah.
I'm 26 years old and felt like the oldest person there. Probably 3
That's
or 4
what I've
years.
heard. That's what I've heard.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There was.
Cosmo, huh?
Yeah. There were kids there, like going to the club and everything.
Yeah.
That had to have fake IDs. There's no way.
Weird,
dude.
There's no way that they were like 21. God damn.
I encountered that I was in LA last night.
Yeah,
and I went to like a synth club, like a dark wave '80s DJ night that some of Mauricio's friends put on, and there was a good amount of like people there, but all the girls looked so underage. It was weird. It's just odd.
Man,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Vegas is.
Do you feel? I feel like I'm that old guy.
I feel that way when I go to some places, and it's like it's not that I despise youth or whatever. I just see like they're like 20.
But you can just tell.
Do you look around and go Vegas? All these young people. I'm the old guy.
That was really good. That was the best you've done.
Thank you.
I always had an intimidation about Vegas.
Yeah,
and I've gone a lot, and I talked to Peter about this. I always went like dude, you gotta like dress up, you gotta look good. Everyone there is like good looking. These chicks are good looking. Everyone's like in a suit. It is so many Midwest bullshit people.
Oh yeah.
Sandals.
And
yeah.
sandals
Yeah.
and shorts, and you just go, what the?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Dude,
And then-
sandals on the casino floor is like the funniest thing in the world.
So I was talking to Peter about it, and he's saying it's not that anyone looks good, it's that you're younger than everyone when you go and you go and you go, and then you're finally at like that age and you look around and you go, oh fuck everyone here.
Yeah.
So like you do it for yourself.
Plus, it depends, if you go to the Flamingo, everyone's going to be, fucking 50. It kind of depends on what hotel you go to, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. So
When we went to apparently that club we went to during MineCon.
Yeah,
we went to when we
Encore.
saw Dead Mouse.
you went
or
to the
whatever.
Encore at the Win?
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
The
It's fucking
club.
annoying.
What was the club that's there? Infinity or something? I don't know.
It's always like Expose or
yeah,
X or
X to
Extreme.
the Z.
X2C.
Exhibit.
But it was that was apparently that's like one of the hardest ones to get into or something like that.
Oh, it was?
And it's so funny because we were there. We were like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Did
Hey,
Notch
me,
got you guys
Derek, and Sean were there in the hottest club in Vegas with 1 trillion people, 2 feet from Dead Mouse, and 3 young guys in Vegas. We looked at each other. Let's go back to the hotel room. All right, we went back and talked until like 3 in the morning.
There was a lot of that this weekend
it was
when we were
just
there.
like, all right,
Everyone wants to. When you're in Vegas, everyone's like, "Let's go out, let's party, let's do."
Yeah, yeah.
And it turned into it was me and like 10 guys or whatever, and we'd sit in the room and drink a little and just talk. And all of a sudden, it's 3.5 hours later, and we're like,
yeah,
what are we doing?"
yeah.
But it's fun. We do
It is,
when
yeah.
we go to PAX and stuff like that. We're hanging in the whole room. Like there are
Yeah.
parties to go to, but we just hang out and talk and hang. It's like
Yeah,
Sometimes those parties
I
are
always
loud
make the
and
effort
crowded.
to
Sure.
like let's see what's going on,
But
but I never commit to like I have to be out right now. I have to do this. I
it's
don't.
almost
I'll
our
shoot the
version
shit.
of the sleepover you had when you were in
It
in
is,
middle
yeah.
school. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
same
I
thing.
went to. There was some party at last PAX that I checked out that was like, wow, this is kind of really not happening.
Yeah.
And then in the lobby, talked to someone, and that led to. I think I was there like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Another person recognized me, or another person I remembered from whatever.
Yeah.
And it turned into me with 8 people, and I was there, and it was like, okay, it's like almost light out. I
Yeah.
gotta go. It was.
Yeah.
And that was a terrible party. So.
No,
But I made it good.
I'm bummed on one hand with going to PAX East and not PAX. I think PAX Prime. At least I tend to go out and do more stuff.
It's more near.
There's parties and there's like events happening in the surrounding neighborhoods. PAX East, there's just nothing around the immediate area.
Yeah, it's harder to.
Cab.
You have to commit to it.
So I
yeah.
feel like at PAX East, I really don't even venture out that much because it's cold.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to have to take a
Yeah,
cab.
I'll see if like there's people hanging out like at the convention center.
But that's
I'll
I
say
don't.
hi.
Yeah, I don't
That's
do many.
it.
I don't do many parties on PAX East.
It's
How's the weather supposed to be?
it's supposed to be fucking cold.
It's still
But
snowing there
it's
right
not
now.
going to be actually the forecast is not like stormy or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's in the 40s, but it's not.
No.
The sun's out. Like it's
Yeah.
not.
That's
Do you think
cool.
it'll be windy though? That's the bummer there.
It
Probably.
really didn't look bad.
Really?
Honestly,
Wasn't it last year?
everyone was saying,
Windy
and
last
all the places were posting like it's like looking not too bad.
Oh, cool.
Other than it being like 40
I
something.
still.
you
I
know.
don't,
like
yeah,
90
I can't
Vegas.
take any. There wouldn't. No reason to bring shorts at all, huh?
I'm every day I do.
Well, you're crazy.
No shorts.
Rocco
Pants
can
are-
handle like Arctic temperatures, and he's comfortable.
Hey, I was borderline pissing Derek off in France. It was snowing at Disneyland Paris, and guess what I was wearing?
Shorts.
Nothing different than right
my
now.
God.
I'm sorry, but a hoodie and not this
That's something-
jacket.
Is that something to be proud of?
It just
He
no.
loves
I
the
don't
cold.
care.
He's like
No,
a
no.
polar bear.
I don't care. I just can stay neutral.
Yeah.
And that, so I don't
Weird.
have any desire for any whatever. So I wear whatever, and it was just like, don't you want to put this on? No, I'm good. Oh, you got to go back and get some pants, right? No. What the fuck are you doing? You're the only one here in shorts.
Whenever I go to San Francisco, another part of California, I have to wear jeans only because it's kind of windy there. It's a little cold.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
It is windy to the point though.
Yeah,
Of whatever.
especially downtown.
Now I will be
San
more, I will be
Francisco?
more
Yeah.
comfortable if I have pants, but I don't like need them.
Right.
You go to San Francisco every once in a while.
Every once in a while, I have family there.
Yeah.
Is that okay? I remember when we ran into you on the side of the street.
That was
over by the
so
subway.
funny.
We
So
we
weird.
must have talked about it on the podcast, but
That we ran into Kevin without any plan whatsoever.
We were
We're
there for
walking around
GDC.
downtown.
He's across the street over there, and we're going this way, and he turns a corner, and we're walking up the street, and we look. Is that Kevin?
is that Kevin?
And we just
Yeah.
hear, hey.
Kevin, why are you in San Francisco?
This is awesome.
If you think, according to Spam Spaz in the chat, if you think San Francisco is cold, you might have no dick.
Oh.
Sorry, man, Sean,
dude,
you
have
just
no
said that.
dick.
Oh, that sucks.
You might as well start watching Power Rangers.
Bro, Jenny's pissed.
Hey, join the
Fucking
club.
gone, dude.
Let me see.
Join the club.
Oh, it is gone.
There you go. He didn't feel anything.
You've been watching Go Kaiger or what? What's up with that?
Yeah.
See you at the con. No, but anyway, I'm looking forward to that.
What are we next to at PAX East? We went to a place called Holstein's in Vegas. Got a burger.
Oh yeah, so how was that?
Excellent. I got a burger called El Machete. It was very good. And Peter got one called the Billionaire Burger or something.
Ooh.
It was almost $30, and it had foie gras on it, and it was good as fuck. And they had alcoholic milkshakes, so we got a little tipsy on that.
And full. You got tipsy and full.
Very, very full. Might
Minus
kill you.
one.
Might legit kill
Whoa,
you.
minus one?
Because I'll just fucking hang myself.
Sean's not gonna.
Anyway, Sean's quitting.
What? Yeah.
Start the rumor here.
Jay Chow.
Screw Attack Gaming, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, my signature's on there.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
You
devalued.
wanted to get a claim.
What are you, the chat? Get out of here.
The chat.
No! Sean's on my
I'm
dabs.
a part of it.
I don't know why. That's the thing I do now when I do knuckles with someone. Like, do it.
Stop.
Get out of here,
Yeah.
fucking grippy. I like pretend to like shake it
Hey.
off. I don't know why I do that now.
I don't know if maybe this is something we've talked about or not, but the perfect high five where you watch the elbow.
Yeah.
The guys that I went with, most of them didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
What?
common knowledge.
And then that turned into a weekend full of
High
perfect high
fives?
fives. We were at the craps table.
Oh, that's.
I don't know
I
what's
watched-
the elbow thing.
I
if you
watched
look
the
at
guy-
if you look at my elbow and give a high five, here, look at my elbow and give me a high five.
You'll never,
never
miss.
It's perfect every
You
time.
look at the elbow, then it's-
But you
makes sense.
don't need that because that's not how you operate.
Yeah, you do the.
Yeah, you go
touchy
like this.
grab.
Oh, I'll look at where your little finger is.
and then
where
I'll,
my tongue
We
is.
just
Roll
got on
it.
camera. Rocco giving me a
A
legitimate
real high five.
We just caught something here. This is a moment of magic.
Royce, edit that out.
We tricked him.
Cut that off
Tricked
as
him.
the
A
Twitch.
moment of magic.
I watched a guy win probably $1,500 in craps, and everyone was high fiving and doing that, and then I watched that guy lose all of that money,
And they stopped high fiving.
and then there was no more high fives.
Craps is fun. When
I
went to
don't
Vegas-
understand
Oh,
it.
I get it. You just do what everyone else does, and you have the
Yep.
best
Hey,
time.
I was there with a guy who would just bet he'd have like a $10 chip
Yeah,
or whatever, and he'd
sure.
throw it down. Hey, hard six, and he'd throw it down. I'm like, whoa, man, hard six, and he's like, yeah, I just think it sounds cool.
hard six.
There's a pass line and a don't pass line.
Yep.
Apparently, if you play the don't pass line, you're essentially going against everyone else at the table. So when they lose, you win, and so
Yeah.
you become the villain of
That's-
the table.
Oh.
That's the only time when you're supposed to roll a 7 and like
Yeah.
it's okay.
You want
Yeah.
to.
Did
And
you?
so-
Did you? Oh, sorry. What
No,
what
go
was
ahead.
that? I was just gonna ask if you gambled.
I did not gamble. I don't really.
Oh,
I don't
that's
really.
smart.
Gamble.
Yeah, I don't really either. I was just telling Eric, I enjoy. Only thing I enjoy, blackjack. I enjoy blackjack, and I will go through bouts like, hey, you know what? Tonight I want to play blackjack, and then it will end. Like I'll get ahead, and I don't have a competitive nature, so I'll get ahead, and they'll go, "Ooh, look at me! I got ahead.
I made
Good night."
$20.
And yeah.
If I win 5, we're done. Thank you, Vegas.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
I'll just play whatever lets me play for a long time.
Yeah.
I like blackjack for that
Craps
too.
is
Yeah.
fun. I had the most fun playing that because when they go around, you get a roll. And
Yeah.
when I would roll, it was like I would get in these
You
streaks.
were popular.
Yeah, I got in these
Yep.
streaks, and like I would go for like 40 rolls. I just kept
Hey.
rolling. It was
Yeah.
so much fun.
If I walk by a slot machine that's made by Konami or it's just something cool like Star Wars or
Yeah.
dude, there was an Aliens
Oh yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
that.
slot.
I
that's
played.
so.
Hey, I
I'll
did
play
well
a
on
nickel.
that when we were at Minecon or whatever. I normally
Yeah,
don't,
that's right.
I normally don't play slots, but we were killing time or something.
And it's like the eggs come by.
yeah,
and you get,
and
like
dude,
scenes from
I
the
won
films.
like 50, 60
That
bucks
night
off
was
that.
so
I
much
was like,
fun
yep.
because Rocco just kept like, should I risk it all right here? I came here with nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. That was the night of I came here with nothing, and also I take my winnings and I go.
He just kept yelling that out.
Nickel
dude, keep
slots
playing.
can be fun if you're there with a group of friends and
Yeah.
you're just fucking around.
That's
Yeah.
what Eric Lardy would sit down and play a hand of blackjack, and then it would turn into a few more, and then I would stand over and hang out and watch them. We'd all have a drink, and then a couple more of our friends would come over, and then eventually it was 7 guys standing behind Eric going, 13, what are you going to do? You split that? No, what are you going to do? You going to hit? Oh, you hit on 13!
hit on-
Oh, 20! And it was like, it was so much fun. And
Yeah,
the
that's
dealers, I always thought the dealers in Vegas were going to be like dicks and like whatever.
Yeah,
all
but
the
they're-
dealers
yeah.
we dealt with were like so cool.
They were having
Yeah.
fun too.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's
I
cool.
think because every time we won, we tip them a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
There was a guy who was putting money down. Like he would bet on hard six. He bet like $50 on hard six, which
my
pays out
God.
times 10.
Yeah.
If you hit it.
Damn.
Yeah. But then he'd throw like $3 out, and he'd go for the crew hard six, and he'd put it. And when it hit hard six, it would hit times 10, and then they would all split that. And so
Wow.
the crew was all like really into when he got on a hot streak and won.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Stupid,
just
he
kept
should've
hitting
kept
hard
it.
six. It was really cool.
That's funny.
Oh, you should have kept it.
Yeah, that's what I
Dummy.
think. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, Vegas. Luke, I went with him. Luke is the kind of guy who was always frustrated me when I was a kid. It was always the guy who we'd get raffle tickets and he would always win.
Yeah.
Like always,
Yeah.
always win.
What a
But-
fucker.
I know. But when you're his older brother and he keeps getting all this cool shit and you're like, fuck, god damn
I
it.
never win.
I was
raffles
one
like
ticket
that.
away from that ticket. I kept thinking that. But we were in Vegas. He's put $5 in a machine and like got it down to like 20 cents, whatever. And he cashed out. Like, you cash out. And I was like, yeah, I'll burn this later. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Just burn it now. He's like, well, whatever. We're walking back late at night. He's like drunk.
He's like, I got 20 cents.
This one, put it in. He won $500.
Oh,
He won
my
$500
God.
with that fucking 20 cents. And I was like, you motherfucker.
That's sick.
It was awesome.
Talking about, I guess, brother things or whatever, my brother works on the John Lennon tour bus experience.
Oh, yeah.
Where
Yeah.
he travels the U.S. on the bus or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were at South by Southwest this week. And they had a couple shows hosted from their bus. Barbara from Rooster Teeth was on it.
yeah.
Jack from Achievement Hunter was
Yeah.
on it.
Oh,
And Bernie. And my brother texted me and he said, Bernie from Rooster Teeth is on the bus, and he said this is the first time he's been in the same room with a Badur and not been heckled.
Oh, that's funny. So Bernie knew you guys were brothers?
Oh, I think my brother introduced
Told him?
himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's funny. That's awesome.
That's great.
I talked to Barbara, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to be on that bus." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Here's a picture of my brother. Show him. It's a picture of him from
Oh,
like 7th grade.
Oh, yes!
Pudgy with glasses.
that was
with
the
a
Kyle
giant
the
muffin.
Kyle that I knew.
Exactly. I'm like, here, show him this picture, and then my brother's like, oh, I was talking to him like, Barbara's gonna be on this thing, and he's like, oh, cool. Here, show her this picture, and it's a picture from a video she did when she was like 14 or 15 or something with like braces and like this headband thing, and I think they showed those pictures to each other.
Oh, that's so funny. Hey, Eric told me to show this
Yeah,
to you.
exactly.
Oh,
he
what?
told me to show.
Oh,
Exactly.
weird. Well, fuck, that's embarrassing, but look what I have.
we said this story before, but it was a long time ago. So Luke, my brother, and Eric's brother Kyle were best friends
Yep.
for a long, long time when they were kids. Well, I guess we were all kids. And Kyle has changed dramatically.
Yes, he has.
In that time, I had not seen Kyle for years and years and years, and so we're at a concert, and then Eric goes, "You know my brother," and I just look at his brother. I'm like, "Do you have another brother?" Or-
He's
like-
that different.
and I honestly did not recognize him.
My brother, when he was a kid, had glasses. He was fat.
Yeah.
He had a super short flat top.
And he always wore the same sandals that were good for his flat feet.
Yep, all the time.
Good for his
He was
flat
my
feet.
brother sucked when he was a kid.
I didn't like him.
No, I did. I hated him too. And
I mean, that's asking to get picked on.
yeah, exactly. But
Sandals that were good for his flat feet.
But now my brother lives a rock and roll lifestyle
Yeah.
with tattoos, long hair, V-neck shirts, guitars, living on a bus, rocking around the U.S. and
That's
like,
so funny.
He's like city to city. I'll text him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm in Alabama, but we're making our way to Mississippi." And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
It's
cool.
not
So
the
he was
same
just
person.
at South by Southwest. Check out the John Lennon tour bus if it's coming to your town. I think it follows Warped Tour sometimes. And go see Kyle Badur and say, "Oh, you are much nicer than your brother." He's the nice one. I'm the good-looking one.
Are you monitoring the?
Yeah, everything looks good.
Cool.